Hi Virgo, welcome to your week ahead reading. This is for week commencing 23rd of September. I hope you've had a lovely week and thanks for joining me again. So let's get on with your reading. The spirit guides and angels, please join us in this reading for Virgo. I'm going to take that and make it helpful, hopeful and healing. Thank you. Okay, so Ace of Wands is in your general energy for next week. Pretty good. Five of Swords is in your opportunity. Nine of Wands is in your challenge. Four of Wands is what you don't see coming. And the Nine of Cups is in your outcome. Love this. I think last week, Virgo, your energy was to get something off your chest. You had a Seven of Swords come out. And in fact, most readings had Seven of Swords, which I think really was the build up to the new moon, the lunar eclipse that's just happened. And it's like people needing to release something. So Ace of Wands, and I think because you've got the Ace of Wands in your general energy next week, it's like, wow, there's a new fire in your belly. There's like more, you can see the light at the end of the tunnel now, I feel like you're on the home straight for something, and it's just giving you that zest again, to get up in the morning again and enjoy your walks in nature. And I don't know, I just feel like you're coming back to be very grounded and settled. And the Ace of Wands is about passions and creativity and something maybe that you're able now, because you feel like that, you feel like now you can pursue something that you're very passionate about. Five of Swords was in your opportunity next week, and this is your opportunity to put your foot down. So Five of Swords is all about conflict and arguments, and some people really pushing your boundaries, if you like. But I feel for this as an opportunity, it's you to say, no, hang on a minute, off you jolly well go. I'm not putting up with this any longer. And it's for you to almost like stand your ground. I wouldn't be surprised if we see the Seven of Wands come out here. The Nine of Wands is in your challenge. This is really hard work, something that you've had to pursue for a long time. And maybe you feel like giving up because it's been so, you can see he's got the bandage on his head. It's like, gosh, when is the things going to progress? I feel like you felt stuck, and you may feel the same way next week. But with that Ace of Wands coming in as the overall energy, that is not going to be the case. And the Nine of Cups in your outcome is superb, but you are going to be feeling like, wow, this is hard work. Do I carry on with this? The Four of Wands is what you don't see coming. This is victory. This is, when I say victory, I mean like just for you, all I think you want is this happy home life, this happy, stable, everybody happy in the home, and it's coming, and you're not expecting it. It's also about celebration, and there's a reason to celebrate within the home. This could be engagement, birthday, something that or you're being invited to that you weren't expecting to. But it's a really lovely, stable, grounded card for you. The Nine of Cups is in your outcome and advice, and this is absolute satisfaction. Look how content he is sat on his stool there. He's got his arms folded and he's like, yep, now I'm happy. Now I feel really, and it can be the most simplest of things. And I feel it might be with you, Virgo, because you are not the most neediest of people. The Virgos that I know anyway, they're very easily pleased. And that's how you're feeling next week. And I love that for you. Especially with that Five of Swords, it's almost like he's crossing his arms and going, right, now I'm glad I said that to you. Now go back in your, I don't know, in your shell. The Ace of Wands, yeah, it's like your passion. Something's firing you up next week. Lovely. Why do we have the Ace of Wands here for Virgo, please? We've got the Eight of Cups, the Five of Cups, and the Lovers. So Something you're determined to do is to walk away from something that's not serving you. You've got the Eight of Cups, which is what that's all about. It's like you need to leave something behind in order to get this fire back in your belly. And I believe you are going to be doing that next week, because you've got the Five of Cups too. And this is about loss, regret. But for me, I feel like you're leaving that feeling of loss and regret and disappointment behind. There's something that in next week that's going to allow you to, yeah, just move on. Because that's exactly what you're doing here, look. There's something that's obviously been, I think, going on for a long time for you emotionally. And you're able to walk away from it, able to move on from it. You've also got the Lovers card here. And again, I have to cover up. And the Lovers card is all about relationships and emotions, friendships. I still feel this is really positive. I know it looks pretty like, oh, we're going to leave a relationship and that's going to give me this new zest for life. For some of you, that could be, but I'm more drawn to say that you're leaving behind the negativity, and you're seeing things in a different light now, which is lovely. And from that brings the Lovers. It brings this lovely connectedness again with somebody. The Five of Swords is in your opportunity. Yeah, it's the opportunity to stand your ground. Somebody is trying to push your buttons, push their luck. You got the Fool. Oh my gosh, I love that. The Ten of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. For some of you, this is a work situation. There's somebody at work. Three of Pentacles is about working collaboratively. Yeah, I feel like there's definitely some clashing, more of a clash going on with somebody, perhaps. And there's an opportunity for you to, like, you know, they're laying down their swords and walking away. So it's almost like, you know, they've just pushed their luck with you. I feel like there's somebody here too that thinks they know it all. I don't know why I'm getting that. Three of Pentacles is about knowing your trade, knowing your skills, knowing what you can offer. It's like somebody's pushed their luck with you. You've got the Fool, clarifying that Five of Swords. It's almost like saying you need to say something again. Didn't you? Again, last week was getting something off of your chest. And I feel like you're actually implementing it now, and it's going to give you this Fool energy, like, you know, literally skipping through the flowers and feeling very much more energized, very much more lighter. Something, a weight has been lifted from you, because you've got the Ten of Pentacles too. And this is lovely. This is, oh my gosh, so you've got the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, and they're the most satisfying, offering the feeling of stability, and everybody's happy in the home. It could be somebody in the family actually pushing your buttons as well. This could be what this is implying, because this is all about family and legacy and also financial. Maybe somebody's overstepped the mark with you in the family financially too. But you are not going to let it bother you. You're in this Fool energy. Look, this is the opportunity for you to go, you know, or, you know, the Five of Swords could be you laying down your swords and walking away and saying, right, yeah, no, you've pushed me enough. Get on with it. I'm off. Especially with that Fool energy, it's like, I'm off. Nine of Wands is in your challenge, and I said that feels like you perhaps want to give up on something. But that card is always the card to say you're nearly there. It's a 9. Tens are the ultimate goal. You've gone through so much hard work. Don't give it up now. Because you've got the 9 of Cups in your outcome. So it's coming. Look, the outcome is, the satisfying outcome is there. Don't give up. 9 of Wands. Clarified by the Hanged Man, the Magician, and the 7 of Wands. Standing your ground again, look. But as a challenge, it's people are pushing your boundaries again. And that's what the 9 of Wands is about too. It's about putting up boundaries. So again, I feel like somebody's really pushing their luck with you next week. But. You've got the Hanged Man here. This is more of an advice card to say you need to step back from the situation, perhaps. You know, let things cool down, maybe. See things in a different light, different perspective. It may be feeling a challenge to you because you're thinking, oh my gosh, no, I just want to get this over and done with and sorted. But this is a card of just step back a little bit, slow that energy down, delay it a little bit. Give yourself time to think. You've got the Magician here too. And I do really feel like you're thinking, is this ever going to work out? Is this ever going to, you know, what I want? Is it, am I ever going to achieve it? So there is a little bit of self-doubt coming in. But as I say, the 9 of Cups is here. So just be aware that you may be feeling like that. However, you have the 4 of Wands in your what you don't see coming. And this is for stability. And as I say, Virgo, I think all you want is a nice, happy, stable home sometimes. It's like the simplest things in life. And it's coming. There's some lovely 4 of Swords. What did I say about here? Stepping back from a situation, having time to think. It's exactly what that is. Knight of Cups. Oh my gosh, how lovely. King of Wands. You've got a King of Wands around you, I feel. He's not the most romantic of people. However, we've got the Knight of Cups here, so he could be. Not normally, though. He's very entrepreneurial. Can turn his hand to anything. Could be some sort of a boss at work. Could be your other half. Could be somebody who, you know, makes a decision and follows it through. And he doesn't really like working for other people. He likes to be in his own boss, if you like. You've also got the 4 of Swords here, and this is about, again, taking time out. I feel like this King of Wands maybe is going to allow you maybe to take some time out, to give you that breathing space. I feel like he's going to be really supportive for you, and you're not going to be expecting it. It's something to do with around the home. Maybe there's some decisions to be made for you next week, again with the house, and you feel like you're having to make all the decisions all the time. Like that 9 of Wands is exactly that. It's like, gosh, how much more have I got to do? You know, where's the help? He's looking around like, where's the help? But he's there, and you're not going to be expecting it. You've got the Knight of Cups, which is lovely. And this is somebody coming in and offering you something really lovely. Now, this could be love and support. This could be a romantic gesture. But either way, it's going to make you feel like victorious with that 4 of Wands and everything being settled again. And yeah, and it's going to be like, wow, okay, cheers, lovely, thanks so much for that. Ooh, I wasn't expecting that from you. And then the 9 of Cups is like, it's like that feeling, isn't it? It's like when somebody just does the smallest thing for you because you've done so much and it's been such a tough time. And then it just makes everything so much nicer again, doesn't it? The smallest of gestures. Nine of Cups is here. I mean, it could be something literally as, you know, they're going to come home one night, walk in the door with a bunch of flowers for you. Excuse me. Why do we have the Nine of Cups here, please and thank you, for Virgo? We've got the Hierophant, the Two of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. That's interesting. So the Hierophant is about high levels of commitment. This could be marriage, and you can be feeling at last very settled and quite content in a relationship. You've got the Seven of Cups, which is, as an advice card, it's like, but maybe you need to spice things up a little bit. Variety is the spice of life. Have a look at what other choices there are. Maybe if it's stagnant, maybe if it's stuck in a routine of something. And also, you know, not just relationship. This could just be relating to something that you're very committed to. Yes, it makes you feel very at home, very satisfied, but maybe you're sitting on your laurels a bit, you know? Maybe you need to, again, like spice it up. You've got the Ace of Wands there. You've got the Two of Swords as well. So it's like there are two options. You've got something open to you coming. And it's like, yeah, don't rule it out. Take into consideration all of your options here. But the Nine of Cups is absolutely beautiful card to see for you. So love that for you, Virgo. What other messages are there for Virgo, please? We're using the Gateway Oracle cards here. What other messages are there for Virgo for this reading, please and thank you? Sharing of yourself. I am an incredibly generous being. Now I know that the Virgos I know are just the most generous of people. Again, they just put themselves first all the time, the ones that I know. So sharing of yourself. Let's see, what does the universe want you to know? You need to share from the depth of your soul. Allow others to see your essence and feel your radiance. If you give with the thought that it's something you must do as a duty or sacrifice, then you may feel depleted. However, if you give with the belief that there's no scarcity of energy, funds, or joy, the universe will pour an abundance of these things into your life. Don't expect to receive something in return. Rather, be generous just because it feels right. You can only give as much as your capacity to receive, so open yourself to receiving even more. All about the oh gosh, I don't know, I'm really stuck for words today. Anyway, it'll come to me. But yeah, just overall next week, Virgo, lovely week. Maybe a bit of conflict, you're having to stand your ground a little bit. Somebody's pushing your buttons, but don't let them get to you. And don't give up on whatever you're pursuing. So I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. And thank you for joining me. And I'll see you next week. Take care.